Well, hello there. I'm the Ranger, and today I'm making it's going to be over a course of 3 to 2 days, depends on my work effort and the heat. I am going to make a 4x4 clay rocket stove burner right here. So it might take me a couple of days. I have buckets of clay, and now I have to go get some buckets of pine needles for rebar. I'm going to get sticks and pine needles as rebar. And I'm going to show you how to build this as I go. See you next part. Well, hello there. I'm the Ranger. And don't forget, I'm a fictional character for this channel. So anything I say can be fictional in your mind. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the show. For this project, you need one shovel and one flat axe. That's the tools you might need, and a hoe. Alright, I'm going to start going. I built half of my foundation about a year ago when I built my first rocket stove here. The flaws on this rocket stove is that I built it too low for the water. So I made it higher. If you see, it's a little higher, so water won't go in there and kill my fire if it rains, if I need a fire. What would be the reasons to have a clay stove in your yard? A couple reasons to have a clay stove in your yard. If the shit hits the fan and you do not have gas to cook food with, you must use electric, and electric is off, or something's wrong with the power, or whatever happened to your power, and you don't have gas, you gotta cook food. So one reason you can cook food on this thing. The second reason, you can burn all the little twigs that's in your yard. When you get a bunch of branches, see little branches. Over here I have a couple of branches that fell. I picked it all up, and I can burn it in my clay stove, just to burn it off. And it's efficient. The heat is so immense into this clay stove that I can cook 4 meals on a little bundle of wood. So it's efficient. It's going to cook your food quick, and that thing is solid rock. So I'm going to build my new clay stove with 4 burners. I might put a fluker on it, or I might also put a oil burner in it, so we'll keep the flames going. I might have to change this out. This is only protection to keep the clay stove from being melted away by the rain. So I'm going to build a bigger one over here, but small. It's going to be about the same height. Maybe a little higher, because I have to have it from my finger to my elbow. That's how deep it has to be, a fist, and that's how deep I need to make my hole for my pot area. Alright, I'm the Ranger. I'll give you parts of what to do next. Now, what you want to do is get your tin can. Any size can you want. I'll run this one. I'll show you why later. And a block. Now, you're usually supposed to coat this with oil before you stick it in the mud, so it'd be easy to pull out. But I never had a problem with these blocks being stuck. So I'm going to just not coat them with oil. I'm going to make 2 oil burners instead of 4. I got 3. So that's enough. And I put one over here, one in the middle, one over here in the corner. I don't want to hurt my tree, but still I have an extra burner in case I need it. Now I can make I'm putting a bellows to this one. In a few seconds I'm going to put a pipe like so and bury it. so I have airflow going to this fire, and I can pump it to make it hotter. So we're going to see what happens after I build on it and see what happens. I'll show you the updates as I go. Now remember, this has to be fist to the elbow deep. See you next part. And here is the end of the result I have made. It's a 2 clay burner. I took the can out after wiggling it out. And I left 1 can after I cut the hole out. And this is the end result. Now I have 3 clay burners. I don't have a barbecue pit. And this is more efficient. This will cook a full meal in a matter of minutes instead of hours, and a lot of wood wasted. This wood will last me for 3 or 4 years cooking on this 1 clay stove. By the way, it took 18 buckets of red clay dirt to do this, because I packed it all in. So it won't wash away as fast as you think it would by pounding the clay together. Then later on I will singe all this clay to make it solid rock like that. Right now it's soft, and that will protect it from the water. And when I bake this mud, it should be solid as a rock. I just had to fill up a few holes and a few items and pull that piece of wood out to either use this burner. But I might make this a fluker stove. There's an air pipe at the bottom of that one, goes out to here into my water bellows. I'll show you next time. If anybody wants to see this thing go off, let me know below. I'm the Ranger. And don't forget to like, share, and comment. They do help. See you next video. I hope you all build one of these in your yard, because it can help and benefit you in 2 situations. Remember, is for if the electric goes out, I have no way to cook my food because I do not have gas. And I can use the twigs that fell just to get rid of it by burning it. See you next video.